So we got my song on, and then we got yours for the later part, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's go. Let's work. Let me know when we're rolling. The views and the opinions that are expressed on the Monte Carlo Show are not necessarily those of its guests or its sponsors. Viewer listening and discretion is advised. Welcome to another episode of the Monte Carlo Show.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Like to welcome y'all to the Monte Carlo Show. Hey. Up Entertainment. We about to take you on a wild ride. It's the Monte Carlo Show. We got a lot to discuss. We in the manosphere and every topic is up. The hello with shalom. The plan in effect is to level up your home. Be the best version of yourself and measure up your own. We all got dreams. Set a schedule for your role when you're setting up your goals. We hard working. This the channel for the truth. This beyond purpose. Getting paper cutting green like a lawn service. This a black man channel. I know y'all nervous, but we at y'all service. Anything you wanna talk about, let's talk about it. The Monte Carlo Show, the truth, we all about it. Perspectives, shows who push objectives, and we ain't gon' stop till our message is effective. These days, hating is selective, but the Monte Carlo Show will always be respected. It's the Monte Carlo Show. Come take this ride with us. It's the Monte Carlo Show. If you got drive, you up. It's the Monte Carlo Show. We getting the streets right, on the road to riches, and every light's a green light. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo Show.
Hey, yeah. I told y'all about this man in my last episode of my top favorite artists from my state of South Carolina.
I appreciate that.
I mentioned this. I mentioned this man, but now we're actually, we're in a setting to where he does most of his recordings. This is called
Orpheus Studios.
Orpheus Studios.
Shout out to Uzi and the crew.
For sure.
Orpheus Studios.
Shout out to Uzi. Orpheus Studios.
You know
yes.
what I mean? Like,
yes.
This is where everything happened. This is where, we create some magic together. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just like coming here and recording and getting your song and leaving. It's like we put real art and thought into what we do. You know what I'm saying? Feeling
absolutely.
Into what we do. So, like, I really appreciate Uzi. Orpheus Sounds. OrpheusSounds.com. If y'all ever want to book here, you know what I'm saying, you go ahead, visit them, check and see what they got here, man. It's an amazing spot. I recommend it. If you want your stuff to sound like crispy, clean, like the pros.
Crispy.
Everybody want that Drake sound.
Crispy.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, but yeah, I really appreciate him for letting us,
Yeah, for allowing us to, use his facilities to conduct this interview. I'm here with Christou DaKeeng. He's like family to me. And also I want to mention this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Word.
You see the pink on the on the hat.
Word.
Or whatever the case is. Unfortunately, I am a Panthers fan. I hate to put that shit out there.
Nah, it ain't nothing wrong with it.
But whatever, you know what I'm saying? They do their trash right now. But it's Breast Cancer Awareness, month.
Yeah.
So, hey, ladies, I want you guys to go and make sure you get yourselves checked out.
Nah, that's real.
Me personally, my mother, she had breast cancer. It spread, and unfortunately, I ended up losing my mother.
Gotcha. God bless you.
The cancer and stuff like that. So that's still near and dear to my heart. So, ladies, please.
Yeah, same here for me, man. My mother-in-law. Shout out to my mother-in-law. She went through everything. Fortunately, she came out, great. She had to kind of take some losses in that process. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
It's a tough process, but shout out to you for recognizing that, man. You know what I'm what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Breast cancer awareness
Absolutely.
month, it's a serious thing.
Yeah,
Women,
ladies,
take care of yourself.
yeah,
for
ladies,
real.
make sure you keep yourselves tested, and take care of yourselves, because it's something that we need to be aware of.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, let's get into you, right?
Yeah.
So, your R&B career, what made you in the beginning process, like in the beginning stages of you recognizing, okay, I have this talent, and this is something that I want to do and I could be good at. Well, like, what started that process? Where did you, like, what were your beginning stages with that?
Well, I mean, music has really been a part of my whole life. Like, I've been singing with my mom, like, since I've been 3 years old. She taught me, like, a church song, and we both, like, practiced together, and then, we got in front of the church and sang together. So,
Yeah.
like, from that point, like, I kind of was just, like, always in different churches, leading choirs or leading songs,
Yeah.
children's choirs, adult choirs. I'm a kid on the adult choir, singing with them, leading the song, you know what I mean? Not too many kids do stuff like that. So, like, in my own right, unfortunately, it wasn't, like, documented like that, but, in my own right, I'm my own little Michael Jackson, because I've always been, like, put in the place of being around music. And it's crazy because in the beginning, I didn't even want to do music. Like, I don't know, I kind of felt like people looked at me like a jukebox. Like, all right,
Yeah.
well, it's time for you to sing, man. Go ahead and sing. And you got to sing right now. We want to hear it right now.
Okay.
So for me, it was more of a job at an early age than something I passionately wanted to do. But I always been in the arts. So, like, I wanted to be an animator for Pixar when I was a younger kid. And
Okay.
I wanted to go to college for it, but I come from Monetta, South Carolina, which is a small town. Full of great people.
Monetta is very small.
Yeah, what you know about Monetta, man?
Hey, man. Hey, hey, listen, I used to date a girl named Monetta.
Yeah.
But then I know Monetta's as small as what,
Yeah.
Orangeburg?
Nah, it's smaller than Orangeburg.
It's smaller than Orangeburg?
Yeah, Orangeburg about the size of Lexington.
Oh, okay.
Monetta about
Alright.
the size. Man, I don't know. They
I know
compare
about
something
Monetta
this
though.
way.
I know about Monetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about Monetta.
Yeah. I it's funny because, like, most people only know, like, that's outside of Monetta, only know that area for our women.
Yeah.
Or the drive-in.
Yeah,
theater.
yeah.
It's one of the
That's
two.
it. One of the two. One of the two. That's the only thing that you know about Monetta is those two things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty cool. So you had this upbringing to where you were introduced to music in a different type of way.
Yeah.
And in that, you built your confidence in saying, okay, well, I could be my own entity, my own person.
No, I'm going to tell you. You know what kind of changed it for me? It's two things that changed it for me.
Okay.
All right, so I tried my first secular song in a talent show at school, which
Right.
I lost. I was devastated because everybody around my way knew I could sing, so it was just, like, so embarrassing. I ain't even placed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
everybody after the fact told me I did good though.
Right.
So, like, I was really in my own head.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't like that I did bad. It was just I was nervous because I ain't never did a secular song, like a song that my peers know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, like,
for sure.
For that
sure.
time, I still was kind of weary with it, but then it was until I started songwriting that I actually wanted to pursue music because my mom, she did poetry and she, like, got a couple of awards for it. She got offered some money for like creating an anthology of poetry and all kind of stuff like
Okay.
that. So I admired that about her. That was something I saw as a great accomplishment.
Right.
She went to school for she went to school for communications. I went to school for mass communications.
Yeah. I did too. I
Word.
went to, Midlands Tech,
Oh, okay.
Mass Communications. But go ahead.
I went to Atlanta University.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to LU.
Yeah.
Y'all
Shout
already
out.
know who
Shout
y'all
out.
are. All
Hey,
my people
shout
from
out.
Atlanta.
Shout
Yeah.
out. Hey, shout out. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like so.
So she
with that-
had talent in poetry.
And then I started. We had, like, in school we started doing all these things in poetry and stuff like that. Shout out to Miss Moyer.
Okay.
She's one of the people, like, that was one of my teachers during that time that taught us English and everything like that. So
Right.
it was the mixture of having to do these assignments in poetry and really enjoying it, and then like getting into rap for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Mhm.
two artists, or really a group and an artist that I paid attention to early in the game was Ludacris and Outkast.
And it's crazy you say that because I was actually about to ask you who
my
were your
influences?
influences were during this process of you believing in yourself to do this type of, to create this type
Right.
of music,
Now,
to be who you are.
Hear me out now. I grew up listening to Marvin Gaye,
Okay. Yep.
Stevie Wonder,
Absolutely. Jodeci,
Jodeci,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Blackstreet,
Yeah,
Teddy Riley,
of course,
You know what I'm saying? So like, I was immersed in that music, in the R&B of
Mhm.
things already, but the
Mhm.
rap just kind of. I'm kind of a person that likes little challenges,
Yeah.
and it presented a certain challenge to me in the music realm.
Right.
It was like, it
Right.
wasn't just like something I could easily do. And that might sound crazy because like people, they're like, oh, you can sing and you just taking it for granted. And I get that, but it's just like, it's like looking at a person that's a billionaire, right? They
Yeah.
got so much money, they ain't thinking about a person that don't got $20 to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's in that standpoint. It's like you are blessed with certain things, but you don't realize it until it's like a real challenge that presents itself,
Mhm.
and it makes it interesting. It livens it up for you.
It's absolutely. And so, with that being explained, the next thing I wanted to touch on is that you began you started your radio presence
Mm-hmm.
with a particular song, "Fly Away."
Yeah.
With,
Yep.
It was "Fly Away," right?
Yep. Fly Away
And
with Kenny Kane.
With Kenny Kane.
Yep.
Shout out to Kenny Kane.
Shout out to Kenny.
Shout out to Kenny Kane.
Shout out to
know what I'm
Timmy,
saying?
oh,
Hey,
yeah,
Kenny
like
Kane,
that.
when you see me, say shalom, bro. Say shalom, bro.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Most High bless you.
Yes, sir.
But that's when I really came into a knowledge of who Christou was.
Got you.
Me personally, I'm not familiar with a lot of the things you did prior to.
Mm-hmm.
You also explained to me that you went to school for your vocals.
Yeah.
So you really took an effort into working on that. But then the song with Kenny Kane is Kenny Kane, right?
Yep.
That's when I started like hearing you on the radio a lot.
Yeah.
How did that process feel? Like how did that feel to you just being noticed in that way at that time?
Man, for me, it was just all happening because it was like a long road that led up to that. So, like, with that whole poetry and thing I was telling you about with, my mom, Ludacris, and all that, I made my first song at 12, and I was singing and rapping on it. That was before anybody did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I ain't gonna say anybody in the world, but just
Right.
most people wasn't doing it like today.
Right. Yeah.
So then, from that point, I was, like, recording in Augusta, Georgia, and, it was in like a garage or whatever. So then later on, I started recording in like more other places, and it spread to Columbia. So once it spread to Columbia, once I got with my partner B-How, who produced most of my music now, B-How, Swill, Butterbean, like it was a group of us. And so we went to different showcases. We went from here to Atlanta, all kind of stuff like
Right.
that. So all this leading up to before I get on the radio for the first time.
Yeah. Who broke that record? Who was it that broke that record?
I really don't know, bro. Like it's kind
You
of.
don't remember like who? Because
It's kind of in between Frosty and B Lord. Like
yeah, I'm about to
that's
say
when everybody,
Frosty.
like really took that song.
But
serious.
yeah, but that's when but it was a long road you're saying that was leading up to.
A long run, because I met all these
Yeah.
people. I made all these connections up before that point.
Yeah.
So like getting there, it was like I didn't see that was coming. It just kind of happened. I was networking
The most
with a
high
lot of
working
people.
mysterious ways, bro.
And you know what's crazy? Speaking of that, what's crazy is your intro is by Marv. That's actually the first person I actually had a song on the radio with. We had a song called From the Bottom. And that's the first time I've ever had a full song.
Wow,
on the
that
radio.
was.
Yeah, bro. That was me. That was me and Marv, bro.
Yo, I
For
forgot
real.
about that.
Bro,
Yo,
yes.
Yo, that's.
Bro, that's my first. That's my first.
Yo.
Before that, I was only on a radio commercial.
Yo, I forgot about that.
I was only on a commercial.
I
before that, bro.
forgot about that.
And that was with
Oh
song
my
Model
gosh. gosh.
I had a song called
That's
Model Chick that was,
crazy.
like really popping. And then like me and
Oh,
Marv,
man.
me, all of y'all, me, you, Marv, Bo Oslo, shout out to
How
Bo.
yo, shout out to Bo Oslo. Shout out to Bo Oslo. But it's crazy how the most high just make things come
Right.
full
So
circle.
it's like full circle. Marv on the
It's
intro.
crazy.
You know what I mean? And me, that's the first
And,
song.
and,
I
and,
ever
and,
had
and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this during this interview so that y'all can hold his feet to the fire. Christou said he was gonna make a little snippet for me for my show, and I'm waiting on the snippet
Nah,
for
don't
the
worry,
show.
It's coming. We got you.
And I know
We
it's
got you.
coming.
We already
You know
got
what
you.
I'm saying?
We had it set
But
up
he
for
said
it.
he's
It's
gonna
set
do it for me, so I'm waiting on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's coming.
But that's
Yeah.
crazy how things came full circle like that.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So okay, so that song, you know, got you on the radio,
Right.
and then ever since then you just kind of like just to touch on it just a little bit because we don't want to, you know what I'm saying, go too much
let's
into
go,
it.
let's go.
But I'm just saying, you said you had a little funk that you went through.
Yeah.
After-
so, all right,
after
let's
that.
talk about that. So, I did hit the radio with
Mhm.
Kenny Kane. I was in Atlanta the year before that, and I
Mhm.
was staying up there for a while
Yep.
with one of my partners. Then came back down here. Collard Green.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me
Collard
and Collard
Green, yeah.
Green and Lil Rue, we always get together and go to some of their shows or whatever.
Okay.
So I got with Collard Green one night when I saw him at a club, and
Mhm.
he introduced me to Kenny Kane. So we started just making music from that point.
Mm-hmm.
We had a song before Fly Away that popped off that was called I'm Talking Money.
Okay.
And B Lord broke that.
Okay.
Excuse me. So then Fly Away came around, and at first it just seemed like it was gonna be an independent thing. You know what I'm saying? Like some songs they just be on like independent programs and they spend for that day or that time period or whatever. And
Mhm.
artists don't make no money or much money from that at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
Absolutely.
ended up being in rotation after a while, which, you know, for me, you know, be honest, I ain't make no money from that song spinning. To this day, I don't make no money from that song spinning. I make money from doing shows in that song, you know what I'm saying? But not money from that song spinning. So, like, a lot of people look at me like, oh, you had this opportunity, that opportunity. But it's just so many things that transpired in those moments. And everything happens so fast, you never really know, like, what to do in the moment. Like,
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
trust this person, you want to trust that person.
It don't
help
necessarily
make you,
pan out.
You know, and
It don't always pan out the way you
So,
think.
you know, life happened, and you know, I had a daughter, and then after a while, you know, I met my wife, and you know, we formed my company now, Omni Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
and so Omni Empire, excuse me, and so like from that point, it's like, you know, everything that I went through taught me something,
Yeah.
and that's where like I kind of got from that point and moved forward.
Man, it's crazy because life has been lifing for a lot of people.
Yeah, for
You
real,
know,
man.
and it's like, you know, your journey and your progression leading up to this point is just, you know what I'm saying, it's just something that shows that the Most High is always working in people that he's invested in. So
Word.
I say that to say this. Let's get into the next thing.
Mhm.
Christou today. Christou today. You know what I'm saying? You're working on a lot of things right now.
A lot of
You don't, like last time we spoke, you don't have a particular project that you're releasing, but you are doing singles. You are doing things that is going to give the people something to know, okay, here's who I am, this is what I do, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm great at, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
So, can you please tell me about, first of all, if you can, I want to get a couple snippets of what you got going on right now, but tell me the type of mind state you're in, just briefly, about where you are currently concerning everything you've been through leading up to this point. Where are you at mentally?
All right, well, you know, I really feel like I haven't got my fair shake in the music industry. You know,
I agree.
It's been
I definitely agree.
it's been a lot of adversity that I've had to face as an artist.
Yeah.
But it's built so much. So
Yeah.
like now I have my own publishing company, so I publish my music.
Right.
And I shop my music to different networks and things like that. I've had songs in independent film, I've had songs in some film festivals, you know, radio commercials, background vocals, things like that. So everything prepared me for what's now, which is encompassing my life in the music. It's like, you know, doing commercials, is doing movies, is doing certain, you know, the background stuff, writing for people.
Yeah.
I definitely do songwriting. I do background vocals, which I got some of those today that we're gonna kind of explain and everything. And then, you know, other than that, just trying to show everybody. Like, I feel like I'm one of the greatest artists that has never really, you know,
got its proper due.
Yeah.
Like it's, you know, proper respect.
Right.
And the recognition that you deserve to have.
Right. And I'm from South Carolina. I mean, you get it. Like,
South Carolina. Listen, I'm gonna tell you
here.
something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I done said this before, and I don't know who willing to hear this, but I feel like South Carolina got a lot of talent, but for some reason we're the Bermuda Triangle of we're the Bermuda Triangle of music, bro.
And the shape.
Like, it's crazy. It's like we can. It's crazy. That's the way I feel. That's the way Monte Carlo feels.
Yeah.
I feel like South Carolina is the Bermuda Triangle of music. Now
That's definitely what it seems
we produce a lot of athletes. Chadwick Boseman is from here.
Yeah.
He, you know, Black Panther.
Yeah.
We had Mike Coulter. You know, he's Luke Cage. You know, we got a lot of talent. Like, when it comes to acting and athletes, it's no question. But it seems like when it comes to artists, South Carolina just...
You know, fortunately now we got, like, we making some headway. You posted her, I think, yesterday. Coco Jones.
Yeah.
She from Columbia, right?
Coco?
Yeah.
Coco Jones from Columbia?
Yeah, she from South Carolina.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Get out.
Yeah,
Coco
bro.
Jones is from Columbia?
I don't know if it's Columbia, but I know it's South Carolina.
Oh, man.
I believe it's Columbia.
Coco, you lucky I ain't... Oh, gosh.
I mean, but it's crazy because she probably went under the radar here the whole time.
You lucky I ain't catch you at a Walmart, Coco. Coco, you lucky I ain't catch you at a Target or a Walmart. Because I didn't know you was, oh, goodness.
I mean, we got Angie Stone, you know.
Angie, Angie, you know, Angie.
She had a good career.
You know what I mean? You know, she did a lot of things for us. So,
Darius Rucker?
Yeah.
Darius Rucker,
Yeah,
he real
truth be told.
right now. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah.
You know,
Hootie and the Blowfish. Undeniable.
Right.
So now that we're at this point and the people know where Christou is mentally and where you are at right now in your life, can we get some samples of some of the music you got going on right now? Like,
yeah, man. Like I said, I always do background vocals, so I want to kind of play a couple of background vocals.
Let's do it.
You know, just showing me in my element. Like, everybody see Tank doing it, so I just want to show, like, you know, I do that as well.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
So let's see. I'm gonna go to right here, My Hotel.
Okay, let's do it.
Sonny Mac.
Okay.
Talented artist. You know, somebody else that definitely deserves some light from this area.
Who is that again?
Sonny Mac.
Sonny Mac.
SUNNIMAC.
Shout out to Sonny Mac.
Shout out to Sonny Mac.
When you see me, say shalom.
You already know what time it is.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
Sir.
But yeah,
Yes,
let's
sir.
get into it.
We're gonna go into this right here. All right. Shout out to Uzi for letting us use this.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Uzi for sure.
It's my dog, bro.
Shout out to Uzi for sure. Yeah.
Nope. I soloed that one. Yep, there we go. I knew I did something wrong. All right, here we go.
Don't get it confused, there's no me and you. Come and learn the rules at my hotel. Leave your attitude, bring your fancy shoes. Pay me for your shoes in my hotel. Girl, save your blues, my love's for sale. So pay your boo for step out of here. Don't lose, just choose in my hotel. This is for them.
Hey man. Hey man, shout out to Sonny Mac. You understand what I'm saying?
Dope track. Make sure you go on all platforms. Look at that video on YouTube. You know what I mean? Sonny Mac. Shout out to him.
Yep, for sure. So
I'm gonna go into
let's get into something else that you're working on like right now, because you got a lot of stuff that you're doing, and I think the people really need to hear what you're working on.
Yeah.
So what's the next one that you want to give people a snippet of? What's the next one?
All right, so this one is by Duh Heart. You know, we do a lot of DAs down here. Even though I feel like I invented Duh, but you know what I'm saying? You got Duh Baby, Duh Heart, you know what I mean? LB Duh CEO. Shout out to everybody, you know what I mean? But this my dude, bro. Like he is very, very talented.
Okay.
A good writer. He is a good storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
And this track is actually about to be released very soon.
Okay, cool.
So just make sure you look him up.
Cool. Cool.
And I did a verse on this one. So like I kind of took an island feel to this one. So let me know how you feeling this one. You know what I'm saying? Your audience, y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comments.
Absolutely. Let's get into it. On right now. Yeah, for sure.
Baby, you got control of me. Rock and roll, 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 rock and roll it, rock and roll it, rock and roll it, rock and roll for me. I want you to rock and roll for me. Yeah. Come, girl, I like what I see. Yeah. Bend over, roll it like the sea. Yeah. Give me play, well, go on, I go deeper, deeper, night with the sleeper.
Go crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I mean we need.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Like, you see what we did, right?
Yeah.
Dancing. Like,
of course.
Stuff
Yeah,
like that too much,
just
you know what I
grooving.
mean? Yeah,
just grooving. Yeah, just grooving. That was fire.
Appreciate that. Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That'll go crazy pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, that'll go crazy anywhere, bro. Like,
I mean, that's what a lot of us in South Carolina do, but they try to keep us on that trap stuff, you know, the hard stuff. Like, they don't really shine light on artists that's like giving that inspiration.
Yeah.
Dance music and stuff.
Kind of
like
abstract and just do different things and stuff like that. They want to kind of keep us in a bubble.
Right.
And, you know,
it's our day. I'm going to say this right now, officially. It's our day. This our time to show everybody, like, we in the pop markets. We in the island music. You know what I'm saying? We on Afro beats.
We do everything.
We do it all.
We do everything, bro.
Do it all,
we do everything. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We do everything. Y'all need to start paying attention, man. Start paying attention. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you got maybe, if you're willing to, one more track that you can give the people a snippet of?
I actually got a couple more, man.
We got a couple more?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's go.
So this one right here is the one. I just want to give a little snippet of this because this is how we got to this point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I want to say first and foremost on camera, bro, like I genuinely appreciate you for shedding light my way. You know what I mean? Like when I'm working hard, I work hard, bro. I'm a very hard working man. I got a family, I got a wife, I got kids, 3 kids.
Yep.
You know, shout out to my age.
Shout out to your wife.
Shout
out to your daughter. And your 2 boys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all, shout out to all of them, man.
Know,
but yeah.
Like, I experienced a loss after dropping this song, which was my sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me and you talked about that. You know, we lost some important people, you know, after COVID, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Like, you know, I dropped this song, but I kind of like backed away for a while just to get my mind right, you know what I mean? Because I never lost somebody that close to me. Like, I ain't grow up with my grandparents, so I don't have like that, you know, to where like I could talk to a grandparent or nothing like that. But my sister, you know, I could always talk to my sister about something.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
right.
like, losing her was a big, you know, just life thing happening to me. You know what I mean? So
it was a heavy blow.
But I'm real proud of this song, man. This song ended up doing 40,000 views on YouTube.
I think we already know what we talking about. I think I know.
Shoot that you missed.
I think I already know what we talking about. Yeah.
Ooh, she bust it down. I just wanna see you twerk.
twerk, twerk, twerk. Ooh, up, down. Splash it, turn around, baby, work, 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 work. Ooh, back it up now. This a twerk-a-thon, baby, twerk, 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 twerk. Ooh, it's up and stuck now. Left and right, baby, make it work, 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 work. Calm it down, baby, this your come up. I don't mess around, I got money, of course. I see you trying to catch a rays like the sun up. Girl, look me in my eyes, bend it down, use the force. I like when you dribbling them bad shots.
Yo, I love, yo, every time I hear that song, bro, I'm mad that I wasn't even on the video set. Like,
if you haven't seen that video, y'all need to go to YouTube right now.
Yo, go to
Type in
YouTube.
Twerk-a-thon.
Yes.
Christou, and you're going to see it.
Christou Twerk-a-thon. Pull that up. Pull that video up, bro. Stop playing with us, bro. Stop playing with us, bro. South Carolina in the building, bro.
And I want to say I appreciate everybody that was involved, man. We had, like, we had a good director. Shout out to Uzi one more time. We had some, people invest into this project.
Yep.
Like, it wasn't just me, and I don't ever take all the credit because I know, it takes a team to make a really good project.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.
Shout out to everybody that was involved.
Absolutely.
We had editors, we had lighting people, we had just, all kind of people that helped make this really pop. You know what I mean? Shout out to William, Mind Over Matter Films. Like, they shot most of my videos. So, they just, everybody around me, I'm blessed to have the people that I have around me. Like, I understand that, and my thing is, I just want to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to, just show everybody, like, this is my things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grinding, do what I do.
Yeah.
Grinding hard, being successful, like, this is my thing.
Absolutely.
All the sacrifices you made to be a part of it, even if you got paid for it, you know what I'm saying? You could have did something else with your time.
Yep.
So.
It's hard to come around good people, bro. I learned that in my life as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very rare you come across genuine and good people that really have, you know what I'm saying, your best interests at heart.
Yeah.
And when you're able to have the wherewithal to keep them around you, that's what helps you to sustain life.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So,
Real deal.
we got one more? Or how many more we got?
Two more. All right?
We got two more? We got
If
two
y'all
more.
like it,
We got two more.
Two more.
Let's go, Chris.
All right, y'all.
Let's
So
go,
I'm
Chris. What we
introducing-
got?
This is called Trillionaire.
Trillionaire. Oh
This
my
is gonna
gosh.
be one of the joints I dropped this year before
Okay.
the year's out.
Okay.
I'm dropping a song a month, and this one is gonna be one of the months. I ain't gonna say when. I'm just gonna pop these up on y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all just
Yeah.
stay
Just
tuned,
hit them with
you know
it.
what I mean?
Just
Y'all
bow,
stay
bow, bow.
tuned,
Just hit them with
You
it.
know what I mean? And I'm gonna talk about it all day after
Yeah.
I drop them.
Yeah.
So you're gonna know when they drop.
Okay.
This one right here is called Trillionaire. I want it to just be just like motivation. Like, a lot of people like they rent going up on them. You know what I'm saying? People losing money in projects.
Life
you
is
know what I'm
lifing.
saying? Life
Yeah.
is lifing. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm always about motivation.
Motivation.
Like, I don't care who it is around me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Crook,
Facts.
villain, king. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? Prostitute. Like,
Facts.
I'm like Jesus. Jesus ran with prostitutes, tax.
All kinds
you know what I
of,
mean? Like,
yeah, all kinds of
bro.
people
Like,
that, yeah.
all kind of people.
Facts.
So, like, and it was without judgment, and that's just like the type of person I am. I like to motivate people. So let's jump into that.
Let's get
Hold up, what you thinking when they ask about me? Do you get in your real feelings or make it look sweet? Do you think it's gonna be one of the moments when we all be cordial for social reasons, oppressing the weak? No dog, that don't seem to be no action for me. Cause when I tell my story, I'm gonna need more than glory. I need 100 stories under my comfortable feet. I mean my office suite, man, no, this all is sweet. For real. $1 trillion, $1 million, billion. I ain't stupid, I was not meant to flop. I was not meant to stop. My navigation is set as I elevate to the top. Cause I relate to what's hot and I relate to what's not. Dedicated to make it, I get impatient a lot. I see my way to my spot, my thorn crown I got. Torn down, I drop. Revive, go ahead, pop. I mean, what's up, doc? I jaded kissed your thoughts. But remember, I gotta get it, I hid in the dark. Make the spit in your heart. I was not meant to make it, but now I'm making it hard. Start rolling the show from being background art. All this growth I got, I know the legends will drop. And then y'all looking forward, whether they say it or not. Know how I play it or watch. I was not meant to make it, I'm here. New endeavors, I will not ever disappear. I'm about to make me $1 million, billion, trillion dollars. $1 million, billion. I'm about to make me $1 million, billion, trillion dollars. $1 million, billion, trillion dollars. Yo, yo, yo.
What?
Oh. So when the music playing, you can't hear what I'm saying? No. Oh.
So what
All right.
happened?
So, because I ain't pressed stop.
Yeah,
then.
so that whole conversation after the music, nothing.
Oh shit. So,
All right. So we
oh
definitely
man.
have to chop this up, but that's cool though. We good.
Was it
All right,
okay?
so let's go back
So-
into after the song played. Cause you still got when it played, right? All right. So yeah, we just
It's
chop
just
it.
the audio. You see your lips moving? But nothing.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha. All right.
Tell me when we back on.
All right. So,
So no, that's very motivational, bro.
yeah.
Very motivational, man. Because life is life, and for a lot of people right now,
Right.
and you know, a lot of us feel like we deserve $1 million, $1 trillion, $1 billion dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like we really feel like we need that because, I mean, it's like that's the only way we kind of feel comfortable with knowing that our families are taken care of,
Right.
our situations are gonna be taken care of, and all that stuff. So the concept behind that song is very, it's at the forefront. You know, it's motivational, and you're in my opinion, you're motivating people to get to whatever means necessary they need to sustain their life and their family.
I mean, this is how I want to do it. Like, if your boss fussing at you at work, they giving you a hard time. They telling you like, you know, yo, they make you feel like you ain't worth it. You just in your head say, I'm about to make me $1 million, billion, trillion dollars, and just like you gonna play that in your head. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna be saying that now just from watching this interview.
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
be saying that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so I need to drop this song soon so you can jam to it. But when it come out, I promise you.
For
I
sure,
promise you.
for
Yeah.
sure. So, are we blessed to have one more?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Woo!
Now this one right here.
Let's get it.
This one right here is a song that that actually is out. Like by the time people see this, they gonna be able to go to their phone
And
just
actually pull it
the
up.
song
Okay,
right
cool.
when we talk about it.
Okay. Okay.
So this one right here is called Feel Good. It's put together by my company, but it's actually featuring me. This track is DJ D-Tech's song. You know what I'm saying? It's kind
Okay.
of his like introduction coming out. It's a collaboration. It's a collaborated effort. But you know, this is an introduction to what D-Tech has been doing. He's a legendary DJ. Shout out to Coalition DJs who've been having my stuff spinning. You know, not just in South Carolina, but
Coalition
all over the place.
DJs, when you see me, say shalom.
Say shalom.
You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man, for real.
So
But go
this
ahead,
one
though.
we're gonna go ahead and get into.
I know she like to bring the game with her. Baby with the fashion in the closet of boutique. When she stepping out, she got a bag on the sleeve. She ain't never worried, she could flash or receipt. And you know them boys ain't hanging with me. We been on a grizzly, filling bags in the street. They just want balances and a pad at petite. I just wanna smoke and feel good on the ooh. I feel good in this motherfucker. I feel good in this motherfucker, baby. Ooh, you feel good in the motherfucker when you're here with me, baby. Ooh, I feel good in the motherfucker. We feel good in this motherfucker. Ooh, it's understood, ain't explained, cause you know it's all good with me.
In that. I sure do.
You said you should have been saying that?
Yeah. Feel good in this motherfucker. Sure do.
We feel good
You
in
know what I'm
this
saying?
motherfucker, baby. Ooh.
Sure do.
Feel good in the
Motherfucker.
when you're here with me. Yeah.
I should have been on that bitch, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we gotta do something, bro. We
I gotta do something,
Have you
yeah.
talking shit on something.
I gotta get on something, just
or
talking
something
shit, just getting my,
serious or
just
whatever,
popping
bro.
my
Like,
shit right.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Just please let me get on one track
Yeah, we gonna make that happen.
and pop my
We gonna
shit,
make that
you know what I'm
happen. We gotta
saying?
make that happen.
Just let me do that.
Most
So,
definitely.
you know, to wrap this up, man, I want to say, man, that I really think that you are a very, you're very intriguing and a staple to the state of South Carolina as an R&B artist. I personally feel like you haven't got your proper flowers and recognition.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I also, you know, this is why I also did this interview to kind of highlight who you truly are.
Yeah.
Outside of kind of the music, and we talk about the music, but I also wanted the people to get a glimpse of who you are as a person.
Yes, sir.
You know, here it is, you're a family man. You got, what, 3 kids total?
Yeah.
You've been through ups and downs.
Most definitely.
You know, and it's just like, I wanted people to see the other side of who Christou DaKeeng is outside of your enormous talent.
I appreciate you.
Because
bro.
you're a very talented and respectable individual.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I appreciate Uzi for allowing us to use, you know, this extravagant place here. You know, Orpheus, you know, we're in Orpheus Sounds, and, you know, he's allowed us to use the time to do this interview and create this setting, and for us to just kind of, you know,
Bring this all together.
just
full
bring this
circle,
all
bro.
together, and
Full
it's
circle.
it's just crazy how the Most High worked.
Yeah.
Like what you, it's just I didn't like, even when you brought this song up with Marvelous.
I'm from the bottom
I
trying
did.
to climb to the top.
Yeah,
bro,
I did.
yeah.
Like, it didn't dawn on me until you said
Yeah.
something. I was like,
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, yo, this is coming full circle.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, you know, it's about you, man. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to,
I appreciate
you know, in
you,
front of the
brother.
people, man, I wanted them to, you know, get a glimpse of where you came from, what got you to the point of where you were and where you are right now.
You know what? I want to say something that I actually didn't say.
Uh-huh.
That I always say, and I ain't even start the interview off like this, but I'm gonna say it now. I'm that dude that's saying, "I'm so high, you are not seeing me fly, 'cause I'm so up in the clouds, zoned out, and I done been up,
In a way.
So yeah, that's who I am, y'all. We ain't said that this whole time, but you know that is my bread and butter.
Yeah. Up, in a way.
Now, best believe though, bro, like that song really brought me a lot of opportunities. It allowed me to meet a lot of people and do a lot of things. So, you know,
Yeah.
I am really appreciative of, you know, the journey God brought me on. Like whether it was
Yeah.
ups and downs
Yeah.
involved with it, like
You made
you
it
know,
through it.
I made it through it and I learned something along the way. Like
Absolutely.
it wasn't for nothing. Like I took something from every step of the way. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hey, and I want to say also, not only does Christou said that Christou said he's gonna make me a little song for my show, but then also he said he wanted me to be the liaison for everything he got going on right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, in the near future, I'm not sure when, it could be next year, but some of y'all motherfuckers gonna have to run through me before you talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
These are facts, though.
I'm
These are
just
facts.
saying.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's what the hey.
These are facts.
Some of y'all gonna have to talk to me first,
It's
and then I'm gonna get him on the phone and be, you know, tell him what it is. I'm just letting you
It's
know.
all business.
We got.
It's all
Hey,
business. This is a music business.
we got.
You know what I mean?
We got some stuff in the workings, and this is a music business. But this man right here is literally like family to me. We're like
All day.
family. You
All
know what I'm
day.
saying? This is like my brother.
All day.
So with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Monte Carlo Show. I'm your host, Monte Carlo. Christou, tell the people how they can get in contact with you on social media.
Yo, it's at Christou DaKeeng everywhere. That's ChrisTou. That's how you spell my name, Christou. DaKeeng, DaKeeng. You already know what time it is. South Carolina stand up at Christou DaKeeng on everything. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of that. Instagram.
South Carolina stand up. Hey, listen, you can South Carolina stand up. And you know what? Surrounding areas too. I don't care. But listen, you can follow me on Instagram at @IAM_Monte Carlo.
Yes, sir.
You can follow me on Facebook at Monte Carlo. Those are the two main platforms I'm using right now, but especially Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see the the link for my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all follow my YouTube channel. Check that out for the latest
Like and
content.
subscribe, all that.
Like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, share, comment, all that stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
But thank you for tuning into another episode of the Monte Carlo Show. I'm here with my guest, my brother, my family, Christou DaKeeng, one of the greatest R&B artists out of South Carolina. And with that being said, we out of here. Play my shit, man. Where my shit at, bro?
Let's get your shit poppin'.
Play my shit, bro. Let's get it,
Let's
bro.
About it, the Monte Carlo Show, the truth, we all about it. Perspectives, social push objectives, and we ain't gonna stop till our message is effective. These days, hating is selective, but the Monte Carlo Show will always be respected. It's the Monte Carlo Show. Come take this ride with us. It's the Monte Carlo Show. If you got drive, you up. It's the Monte Carlo Show. We getting the streets right, on the road to riches, and every light's a green light. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo. It's the Monte Carlo Show. It's the Monte Carlo Show.
I'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you for tuning in to the Monte Carlo Show.